guys, it's K squared, and I'm going to be making butter slime. So the first thing you need is some white PVA glue, and you're going to need your activator. I'm using contact lens solution and baking soda. After that, you need a container to mix your slime in and glue, and something to stir with. I'm using a popsicle stick, and you're also going to need your eye clay. I'm using eye clay. It's like the Korean version of Mono Magic or the Daiso brand. You can always use that too. And I'm using green paint. And you can also use, I'm using acrylic green paint. You can also use food coloring or whatever. So you're going to take your container and pour in your glue. But the reason I am not using, okay, so there's two common types of way to make butter slime. First way is to make really fluffy slime and add cornstarch to it. I've done that way, but I think it's really messy, and I think this one turns out better, or not really better, but it's really easy to make. It's easier to make, and it's not as messy if you're a clean freak like I am. But yeah, and if you don't want to clean up more, then I suggest that you use this brand. Way. Anyway, so now I'm going to add my green acrylic paint. You can also use food coloring like I said earlier, but there's more options in paint, so I like using paint better. So now that I've added my paint, I'm just going to mix it around to whatever cut. You can do whatever color you like. Now that I've finished mixing my paint, I'm gonna add my baking soda in, and I just kept it in this container so it's easier to take out. And I'm just adding about, I'd say like 3 pinches maybe. I don't know. So now I'm just mixing it around. Once I finished doing that, I added some more green paint so it's darker color. Now I finished doing that, I'm gonna add my contact lens solution to it to make it slime. Like, I'm using the brand Renew. It's the best. I feel like for me it's the best, or Optic Free, the best way to make slime, because it's really like fast and you can see it's already pulling together and you don't have to use that much of it. So now I finished making my slime. It's not that clicky, but it's really nice and stretchy. So this is the first part of making butter slime. Now I'm going to take my eye clay. You can also use Mono Magic or the Daiso brand that I hear many people use. I just like using eye clay because that's what I have on hand. Okay, so you want to take about as much clay as half your slime. So if I have my slime and I cut it in half, you want about that much slime, that much eye clay. In this video, I said to use about as much clay as much slime. But you shouldn't do that because it'll make your slime too rubbery, as I did in the video. So after you get your clay out, I'm going to add it to my slime. Now, it might take a few minutes to mold it in, but after that, you'll have a nice slime. Okay, so now that I've finished mixing it in, I just put it in this container. So now I'm going to take it out for you guys. See, so for this one, I added too much clay, so it's a bit rubbery, but it's still nice slime. If I take my knife and I do it, it won't work because I added too much clay in, so it's a bit rubbery. But I think I'm going to call this one Sea Breeze Butter Slime, because it looks kind of, I guess, like sea breeze. Or it kind of looks like seaweed too, but I think I'm going to stick to Sea Breeze. So yeah.